Aloha, everybody from Seattle. This is Ta Takahashi. So today I hope I don't get choked up. I have the great honor of standing before Reverend Nikimatsu Hideshima, his first wife, Mrs. Yasooji Hideshima, and then his second wife, the Reverend Mumeo Hideshima. Hideshima Sensei was the first Konkokyo minister in the United States, and that includes the territory of Hawaii as well. Um, he was such an amazing man, and I held such, and you'll hear it in when you listen to the Norito, you will hear it. You'll definitely hear um, my story as well, but I stand before him in such humility and such appreciation, and you'll hear everything in the Norito today. But I'm not dressed up. I'm not dressed up really. I'm just trying to dress comfortably and warmly. But this is Sensei's wife, Reverend Mrs. Yasooji Hideshima, I don't know if you can see her, so I apologize. And this is Hideshima Sensei on this side. Sorry if you're not able to see it. But anyway, um, I mean, getting to this point was just one thing after another. It was Hideshima Sensei calling me and beckoning me. I don't even know why he would want to call and beckon me for, but that's what he did. um, but I'm really very, very grateful to be standing here. Well, sitting down, and the weather has just lightened up a bit, so I'm really happy for that as well. So, sorry if you saw Tigger this ceremony. But anyway, I know I'm a tad bit early, but I think I would like to begin. I'm very nervous, but I would like to begin the graveyard service for Reverend um, Nikimatsu Hideshima and his ohana. So please join me. I just have to figure out how to do this. Or like this. This is Hideshima. I'm so sorry. Please note, I'm going to do this in Japanese. Oh, I better go a little bit closer. Hi, sorry, I need to get my high shishu. It's right here. Reizen haishi. 哀れみたまの神たちはや遠く久しき雨土にまたなき命ゆけましてつそみの弱いの長き短きほどほどに荷物勤めにそしみたまいし人よのみやとわとわに残りで世の礎家の根ざしと言い継ぎ語り伝え仰ぎ松断ぐすしき還元にし こむりたまい御霊の神たちは親神の御心かしこみて生き神の道たどりたまい先の世まで落ちてゆかれしそんまでも残る神徳罪たまいや月見尽くしみこむらしめたまいてあるはかたじけなきことの極みにこそ今しみたまの神たちの尊き宮とたたえ祭りつつ我が家の神我が神とこ持ちつき祭りてあるをみそなわし親神の勘引き立てこむりたまいておのも身に立ちそわし人とわるよろずの技過つことなく務めしめたまい信じの道迷わず失わず末の末まで教え伝えて矢のうち結び和らぎ立ち栄ゆべく守り導き先はえたまえ守り導き先はえたまえ一度敬礼 Please bow your heads in prayer 三代金光様金光節種君の代わりで北米の地シャトルに行き秀島や掃除姫秀島徹成政日照イラツオとともに教祖生き神金光大臣の御取り次ぎの技を千年に努め金光教北米布教功労者秀島力松の沈めのくつきの前に金光教教師罪甘いかしこみも回す Here at the footsteps of your final resting place, I have come to offer prayers of appreciation, apology, and love. Reverend Hideshima, with great humility, I come before you, and I do not know why you kept beckoning for me. In February of 2019, I felt a call to begin research about the Konko Church of Seattle. Like a crazy person, I did so. However, the contempt and animosity in my heart towards you was part of that process in the beginning. Not knowing your past, not knowing what you and your family went through, I held this hate for you only because of two things. One, you left the Konkokyo ministry, and B, you converted to Christianity. As I kept researching and learning, my heart of anger and hate changed to love and compassion for you and your family. I came to learn about Yasoji Hime's passing 6 years after your arrival in Seattle. I came to learn about the greater-than-life Konkokyo minister you dealt with. I came to learn about your almost repatriation to Japan. I also came to learn about your son Toru and his partner, and the evils Michiko had faced. Every new thing I learned and found, I shared with the Reverend Kyoji Konko, Reverend Koichi Konko, Reverend Robert Giuiletti, and the Konko Church of Amagi. It was Kyoji Sensei who continuously encouraged me to keep researching and learn as much as I could about you. Sensei, as you know, I wrote to Albert Akira in order to learn more about you, and he shared with me the key about you, Psalm 139. I have read that psalm over and over again, and I realized that the two of us are very much alike. I realized just how beautiful yet honest and powerful that message is. I even related to it. I believe that with every step I took to find you, it was you who guided me to this day. And I believe it was you who encouraged me to not give up and take the next steps. For that, I'm extremely humble. Of all the qualified and wonderful ministers here in North America, Hawaii, and Japan, I do not know why you chose me. I do not know why you called me. I bow my head in humility and appreciation to you. Sensei, I owe you an apology that you do not have to accept. When I learned that you left the ministry and converted to Christianity, I judged you. I condemned you. And I had nothing but animosity and loathing for you. I felt you had betrayed Tenchi Kana no Kami, and I wanted nothing to do with you. Even when your name was uttered, I refused to listen to what anyone had to say. And for that, I sincerely apologize. There truly are no words that can erase the hurt I have placed upon your heart. And there are no words to truly apologize for my stupidity. Your calling, your beckoning, it changed me. It changed my heart towards you. I got to meet your family. And as per your request, Toru, Harold, and Michiko have all been kaishiki. Their names, as well as their posthumous names, have been sent to Konkokyo headquarters. They live on and are honored at the Konko Church of San Diego. Now, every time I hear your name, I want to learn more about you. Every time your name is uttered, I have nothing but aloha and compassion for you and your family. I thank you for your missionary work here on the continental United States. I apologize on behalf of those who bullied and intimidated you. With humility and appreciation, I thank you for calling me, working for and with me, guiding me, and hearing my requests. I do not speak for Konkokyo headquarters. I do not speak for the North American Diocese of Konkokyo. However, I do speak for myself. And I do speak for ministers such as Reverend Kyoji Konko, Bishop Koichi Konko, Reverend Reiko Yano, and Reverend Edna Matsuoka when I share my heart of love and appreciation to you, Yasoji Hime and Mumeo Sensei. We thank you for your courage stepping out of your comfort zone to share Konko Daijin's faith with the people here in Seattle and North America. You came with only your beloved wife Yasoji and Toru as your support. You had no other family members and were dependent solely on Tenchi Kana no Kami. As it is written in Psalm 139, where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. If I wings of the dawn, if I settle on the far side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me. Your right hand will hold me fast. If I say, surely the darkness will hide me and the light become night around me, even the darkness will not be dark to you. The night will shine like the day, for darkness is as light to you. This was your faith. And Kami-sama helped you by becoming close to Reverend and Mrs. Hirashima of the Maruyama Church. Asoji Hime, it was you who changed my heart towards your husband. After learning of you and how much your husband loved you, my heart of cold melted. Mrs. Hirashima stated that the pain and sadness that the church and its believers are going through will find healing through the power of love. This statement must have touched your husband greatly, as the sermon for your 100-day ceremony was entitled, Even in the Midst of Hardship, Love Never Stops. You were his greatest support when you arrived in Seattle. The kindness that you extended to the believers and those outside of the church, and the affection that you showered your 3 beautiful children with, shall never be forgotten. And we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Mumeo Sensei, I cannot imagine what it must have been like to come to America not knowing any English and coming to a strange place. However, you entered the role not only as a second wife of the Reverend Rikimatsu Hideshima, but also the mother to 3 children. The world would soon change around you, as you and your family would be thrown into internment camps, and towards the end of World War II, you almost lost your husband to repatriation if it were not for a lawsuit that prevented that from happening. You went through a great deal. You supported your husband much as Yasoji Hime did. And for that, we thank you for your love and dedication. This service is not much. It is simple. However, please know that it will not be the last. I know that after this, Reverend Robert Giuliletti and Bishop Amy Uzue Chin will find their way to you. Others will follow. And although the three of you are humble, you will be treated as ikigami for the sacrifice, dedication, love, determination, sincerity, and hope that you showered upon those who you came into contact with. Once again, I, along with Reverend Kyoji Konko, Bishop Koichi Konko, Reverend Reiko Yano, and Reverend Edna Matsuoka, in our hearts, please know that words alone can never express our gratitude for the three of you. I ask that you please continue to watch over your child, Akira, his wife, Susan, your grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Watch over them, care for them, guide them. It is with great humility, sincerity, and appreciation that I end this prayer. Please know that this will not be my final visit. Please know that you will never be forgotten. Me ke aloha pumehana mahalo. Ichido tomo ni haide 4 sincere claps. So sensanji. Yoyo no oya wa 我が家の神我が神と心尽くしていつき祭らな心尽くしていつき祭らな尊き御親の神たちよ海の子のために家の柱を沈め立てたまいつこのために世のなりわいを守り助けた愛隠れ世の見えぬ境にましませども見尽くしみ御心は映し世に変わらせたまわず先見たままさきく先はえたまいくしみたまのくしびん恵みたまいて志は巻の柱ん動きなくなりはゆは結ぶつなめんのゆるびなく真心清らに励み努めしめたまゆからや和らぎあいて日にけに浦安く楽しましめたまいついに移し世のことを得て神の帝に参らん時には必ずしも迎え取りたまい見尽くしみよこむらしめたまわんものと神の実り大変なるをかしこみかたじけな耳をやん恵みのおぼろげならぬをうれしみ喜び申すことを見心も涼やかにきこしめしたまいと申すアナクシビのみ親のみたまアナクシビのみ親のみたまアナトトのみ親の神アナトトのみ親の神先生 I said I had a surprise for you. You have searched me, Lord, and you know me. You know when I sit and when I rise. You perceive my thoughts from afar. You discern my going out and my laying down. You are familiar with all my ways. Before a word is on my tongue, you, Lord, know it completely. You hem me in behind and before, and you lay your hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me, too lofty for me to attain. Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. If I rise on the wings of the dawn, if I settle on the far side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me. Your right hand will hold me fast. If I say, surely the darkness will hide me and the light become night around me, even the darkness will not be dark to you. The night will shine like the day, for darkness is as light to you. For you created my innermost being, and you knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearful and wonderfully made. Your works are beautiful, and I know that full well. My frame was not hidden from you. And when I was made in the secret place, when I was woven together in the depths of the earth, your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book before one of them came to be. How precious to me are your thoughts, God. How vast is the sum of them. Were I to count them, they would outnumber the grains of sand. When I awake, I'm still with you. If only you, God, would slay the wicked away from me, you who are bloodthirsty. They speak of you with evil intent. Your adversaries misused your name. And I do not hate those who hate you, Lord, and abhor those who are in rebellion against. Do I not hate those who hate you, Lord, and abhor those who are in rebellion against you? I have nothing but hatred for them. I count them my enemies. Search me, God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. See if there is any offensive way in me, and lead me in the way of everlasting. I promise you, this will not be my last visit. I promise all of you, when I come to visit my nieces, when I come for maybe a service or something, it will not be my last visit. I stand before giants. I have so much to learn from you and your heart of kindness, generosity, and goodness. Thank you. Haide. If you were wondering what I was reading Psalm 139. Psalm 139 was Reverend Hideshima's favorite psalm, as he related to it the most. As was shared in the Norito, I had such contempt for him because he left the Konkokyo ministry. I thought he abandoned Konko-sama and Konko Daijin, but I can't imagine the decision it took, the strength it took for him to leave and then to convert to Christianity. And in my heart, I hold no contempt but love for him. I stand here on the footsteps of giants. For Hideshima Sensei, he laid the pathway for all of us. Without him, there would be no I don't think there would be a Konkokyo here on the continent. And for that, I am grateful. Thank you very much for joining me. Please know that that from here, I'm going to go to Akira, his son's grave, to give thanks to him and his partner. And then I'm going to have lunch. But thank you all very much. I am truly From the depths of my soul, I am truly grateful. Please take care. Please stay safe. If you want to wear your mask, please wear your mask. But I'll see you at our next service. Goodbye.